Yes, Carolina Panther fans. This is another victory lap video for a second consecutive week. The Carolina Panthers beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Carolina. And where some video posters like to post about how the game went and, what they thought of the game and who did what in the game. One thing matters in the NFL, and I've learned this, sometimes the Panthers have learned it the hard way. Wins and losses are what counts. And this time the Panthers won. So regardless of the score, of course I wish the score could have been better. You always want your team to score a ton of points. Let's get to the point here. The Panthers are in first place with a 5-8-1 record. As far as I can tell, the only thing that has us in first right now is our tie. And now here it comes again, and everybody's trying to say, oh, well, New Orleans plays Monday night. Yes, they do. Ask me if I care. People who know me know how I feel about the Saints. Even if they win their Week 16 game, which they might, they still have a chance to drop one in Week 17. Do I know their opponent? No, because like I said, I don't care. These are the guys that won. This isn't just about beating the Buccaneers or the Saints losing or the Falcons losing. Right now, to me, this is about defending an NFC South title, which rightfully belongs to the Carolina Panthers. And you can say what you want about our team. Like I said in previous videos, I love my team. And whether we win or lose Week 16 and 17, I'll still love my team. It won't change. But of course you're going to start hearing some Saints fans shoot off at the mouth like, oh yeah, we got this game Week 16. This is like a guaranteed win. Well, I'll hope you guys don't play at home. Cuz you lost almost every game you've played at home. So their game's their game, though. So, like I said, I don't care. Right now, the Panthers are gearing up for Cleveland. We've got Cleveland at Carolina this coming Sunday. That's what we're worried about. We worry about our game. And by no means are we controlling our own destiny with 8 losses. That's obvious to everybody. And yes, oh gosh, if I hear it one more time, yes, every team in our division's below 500. It's been that way all season. Here's a hint, though. You have to win games to get above 500. Nobody in her division won games. Well, Tampa Bay definitely didn't win games. They're 2-13 now. So the division as a whole, let's be honest, the division as a whole has been weak this year. But right now, the Panthers have a chance to be back-to-back champions of this division and the first team to do it since the realignment in 2000. The Saints came close a couple times. And, Tampa Bay's played piss poorly for a lot of years. Atlanta fans know that. We know that. You know, right now it's about the division. Right now it's about the NFC South and who is going to win that title. And as it stands now, the Panthers are in first place. Now we drop back a half a game if New Orleans does win that game, yes. But does that mean it's over? No. Week 17. You know, all the Panthers can do is win their 2 games. And like I said, we don't control our own destiny. Not with 8 losses. Somebody made a good point. A family member of mine said, you know, why weren't the Panthers playing like this earlier in the season? That's a good question. Why weren't they? We just decided to wake up and play football in December, I guess. October and November aren't very important, I guess, in the National Football League. Wrong. They are. They are important. I mean, the contrast of these past 2 seasons is just, I mean, it just pales in comparison. I'll say that. Because we had a 8 or 9 game win streak last year. We haven't even come close to anything like that this year. And, you know, am I getting off topic? We're talking about the Panthers, though. Yeah. I mean, so let's break it down. There's 2 weeks. There's 2 weeks left. 2. And we've got a home game against Cleveland and then a road game against the Falcons, which I predicted a couple weeks ago now that Atlanta game will be for the division, most likely. Especially if the Saints lose this Monday night game, which they might. I mean, they're playing against the Chicago team that's had a little bit of struggles, but I mean, like I said, the Panthers have to worry about their opponents, you know. And whatever happens, happens. You know. And guess what? I'll still like my team. Still. Win or lose, it won't matter. Cannot stress that enough. So Panther Nation, keep pounding. We have a shot at the division title again. I can't believe it. We beat Cleveland, we beat Atlanta. Who knows, you know? What New Orleans does, that's on them. So New Orleans just wishes they could be like us, though. We have an upcoming quarterback. They have a quarterback that's probably washed up. Drew Brees is a hack. And half of that fan base knows it. So, Merry Christmas. And keep pounding.